If you're following Depp vs. Heard, you probably know Amber Heard's got a journalist friend named Eve Barlow. People say she's not a journalist, she's Amber's girlfriend. I'm not quite sure, but the fact is, she is real close to Amber, and she is pretty much addicted to social media and defending Amber. She's defending Amber just about every day now, tooth and nail, not taking a break, and it's starting to get to be to the point where if she took a break, then that would show she has confidence that Amber's innocent, that Amber's doing the right thing. But the harder you push, the more it makes you look like it's actually the opposite, that you're trying to cover something up. So here, she's got to attack once again, like a broken record, the Johnny fan base and retweet some stuff from a guy who claims the Johnny fan base has a lot of bots and fake stimulation online, which is ridiculous. All we need is common sense to get this out of the way real quick. Johnny Depp, as everyone knows, as Eve knows, as this guy Christopher here knows, has been around since the 80s. He's been making movies, TV shows, commercials, product placement, everything you could possibly do as an actor since the 80s. Of course, someone like that, who was considered one of the best looking guys in the world, won some sexiest guy in the world awards and things like that over the years, is going to have a massive following of tens of millions of people. You could say Johnny Depp's probably in the top 10 actors of all time as far as fame, name recognition, and things like that. Only an idiot would think that that kind of person needs fake accounts and bots to defend them. So she retweets this thing from Christopher, who, by the way, is a checkmark on Twitter. He's got almost 100,000 followers, which is pretty big. And it says, "No need to try. The data speaks for itself. Here is a sample of Amber Heard's an abuser over the past 7 days. For example, Vic Noby is mindlessly spamming away. This activity is about as authentic as a Chanel bag from Canal Street." Yes, of course there's been fake accounts, and these huge platforms like Twitter and Facebook have actually addressed this. They said there are fake accounts, but they're a very low percentage. I forget the exact percentage, we could all look it up, but it's somewhere around 5%. It's in the single digits, it's very low. It's not close to 10%, that would be huge, okay? So let's just say for argument's sake, Twitter and Facebook and Instagram have about 5% of bots and fake followers. That's total for the entire platform. So if that's true, if you take only the Johnny fans and break that fake percentage down, how much is left? You're talking about maybe, to be generous, about 1% of the total Johnny fan population. If you're even being more generous and you add in now the general population who's found out about the case and does not like Amber and sees her lies, okay, maybe add a couple more percents. But you could even very, very safely say that at least 90% of the Johnny supporters are completely organic humans. Probably more. But like I said, being generous with the mathematics, I'd say at least 90%. And he tweets this out. He's picking out some very, very small amount of trolls or bots or whatever that's doing this. And honestly, the chart's not even really that clear about what's going on to the average person. I don't even know what the heck it is so much. I'll trust he got it from some source. But he'd have to trust that source. Here's another one. Do you still think this is organic? Yes, I do. Looking at that little chart right there, I don't even know what you're trying to say, man. Is that 125,000 fake comments? Okay, even if so, there's millions and millions, if not billions of comments going around about Amber on the net. So 125K is a really small number. Videos on my channel have gotten over 100,000 views. Maybe in about a year, I get about 65 to 70,000 comments on this channel alone. And this is a small channel. There's thousands like it. Tens of thousands like it. this isn't even a big platform. So, I mean, that's a drop in the bucket if you're gonna showcase a number like that. And Eve goes on to say, with her brilliant point of view, years from now, the marker of success on this website will be calculated according to the amount of vitriol you once inspired. Perspectives that are met with resistance are those that challenge the status quo and or the loudest bullies keep going. I really don't care if people hate me. I care about losing my platform. Stop wasting your time. That seems random to me. I'm not sure who would take Eve's platform away. I mean, if she does some silly things, like she did in court, illegally tweeting out, texting out, and she gets kicked off, that's possible, but it's going to be her fault. Johnny fans with criticism saying Amber Heard's got a DUI, Amber Heard committed perjury, Amber Heard broke California law by recording Johnny in his residence, are not going to get her kicked off. They're just putting out the facts. So many of you think this trial is about celebrities and toxic Hollywood. It's a war on a woman's right to speak. Well, guess what? No one thinks Johnny's toxic. We think Amber's toxic. And yes, a lot of us do think Hollywood's toxic too, but that's not like Johnny and Amber are both toxic. And this person says that she quoted, "They've been mass reporting anyone trying to advocate for Amber. So many people I know have already lost their accounts. The truth obviously threatens their narrative." On a serious note, and people have told me this in private, I reported them. I said they should get banned. That's not something I ever condone, and I'm honestly flat out against it. Okay? They have the right to their opinion. If it's more than their opinion, if they actually threaten you and get very nasty, okay, maybe you report it if it's actually worthy of being reported. But don't just report it because they're arguing and doing things like that. That's just really, really not the right way to go. It's not a good look. I guess that's what Eve means by being scared to lose her platform. But even when you report someone, they look at it and there's got to be a reason. So going back to what I said, if the reason is just, well, she's supporting Amber, that's not going to get anyone banned or suspended. But if she does something wrong, then that might. And of course, she'd blame it on Johnny fans, not herself anyway. But that's a different story. We all know that. So this guy says he's got some bot company or something like that. Fine. It makes him a little more credible. I'm not saying he can't actually point out if there are real or fake bots. I'm saying if you take a look at the overall number of Johnny fans and fake accounts and bots, the actual Johnny fans that are organic are overwhelming and so easy to figure out by common sense when you look at Johnny's life. Johnny Depp is not just an unknown actor like Amber Heard. He is actually a legit worldwide superstar over decades. And those kind of people don't need fake accounts to defend them. Amber does. Amber has been proven to be using fake accounts and buying Instagram followers and things like that, which is probably another reason she's got to call it out and say Johnny is, but it makes no sense on his side. You guys, let me know what you think down below. Doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. Depp first heard following Eve once in a while. If she doesn't stop, I won't stop covering her. That's up to her. Little Manson, if you don't subscribe here, I'll be pretty sad about it, but I'll get over it. Make a new video, something like that. Done here for now. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.